The REOP alum is opening up about her longtime love and how their sons have become their main priority, even with Valentine's Day on the horizon. Robyn Dixon shares major update and new info on marriage to Juan. Robyn Dixon and her husband, Juan Dixon, are incredibly busy and have a lot on their plates. The Real Housewives of Potomac alum has to juggle running her skincare studio, in addition to recording her podcast with Gizelle Bryant while raising their two sons together. As it turns out, Robyn and Juan's teenage sons, Corey and Carter Dixon, take up much of their free time, so date nights or trips have been hard to schedule, especially since it is currently basketball season for the boys, a sport that the Dixons take very seriously as Juan is a retired NBA player. Robyn recently spoke with Briefing on Bravo, where she admitted that the couple haven't had much time to focus on each other. "My son's basketball season takes us through July, even like spring break," she admitted. "So it's like a sad life, because the kids' lives run our schedules, and we have to be at all of their games. So I don't know, I really don't. And like I said, I'd opened a new business in October, and I have to be close to my business. So I can't really go away for a long time. It's a life as a business owner." What are Robyn Dixon and Juan Dixon's Valentine's Day 2025 plans? They're so busy that they don't even have Valentine's Day plans scheduled just yet. "You know what? I am so busy," she admitted. "I opened a new business, GLO 30, my children's basketball schedules. Like, I'm a chicken with its head cut off. We definitely have to figure those plans out." But Robyn would happily sacrifice a night out to focus on her sons. "Right now, this is heavy basketball season for my kids, and so it's just hard to think about planning anything," she admitted. What is Robyn Dixon's GLO 30 business? As Robyn stated, she now has a whole team to worry about after she officially opened the doors to her membership-based skincare studio in October. Robyn's team does monthly facials and Botox and laser at the Columbia, Maryland location of the GLO 30 franchise. But owning a brand new business has come as a bit of a challenge for Robyn, but it is still a lot fun for her. "When it comes to my business endeavors, it's really exciting for me," she explained. "It's a huge responsibility, it's a huge challenge, but I love a challenge. I look forward to just expanding my portfolio wherever it takes me. But right now it's like, okay, let me get this one growing and under control and then focus on the other things." The road less traveled, Robyn Dixon's balancing act. It's a crisp winter morning in Potomac, Maryland, and the Dixon household is already buzzing with activity. The scent of freshly brewed coffee lingers in the air as Robyn Dixon moves between rooms, tidying up while keeping an eye on the clock. Her two sons, Corey and Carter, are still asleep, though not for long. In a few hours, their basketball practices will begin, and Robyn's already feeling the pressure of another jam-packed day. The family is no stranger to the hustle and bustle of busy schedules, but today feels a little different. Today is a rare moment of reflection, a day for Robyn to reflect on her current life and the balance she's working hard to maintain. As a former star of the Real Housewives of Potomac, a business owner, a wife, and a mother of two active teenagers, Robyn is more than familiar with the delicate juggling act that life has become. Gone are the days of spontaneous getaways or weekend date nights with her husband, Juan Dixon. The days of me time or a quiet dinner for two are a distant memory. Now, the Dixon family's schedule revolves around basketball games, school events, and the operations of her newly launched business, GLO 30, a skincare studio that's already become a focal point in her life. Despite the challenges, Robyn wouldn't change a thing. The busy life of Robyn Dixon. "My life is chaos," Robyn laughs, looking back at the way things have unfolded over the past year. "It's busy, but it's the best kind of busy." Indeed, Robyn's life has always been fast-paced. As a former reality TV star, she's used to the limelight, and even though she's no longer on the Real Housewives of Potomac, the public still watches her every move. She's aware of the pressure that comes with having a large following, but for her, the true focus is on her family. Her sons, Corey and Carter, are the driving force behind most of her decisions, especially when it comes to their schedules. Basketball season is the busiest time of the year for the Dixons, and with both boys involved in the sport, Robyn and Juan find themselves traveling to games, attending practices, and sacrificing their personal time to ensure their sons' dreams are nurtured. The demands of her sons' basketball schedules, intense as they are amplified by the fact that Juan Dixon, Robyn's husband, is a retired NBA player. Basketball runs deep in the family, and Robyn recognizes the importance of supporting her sons in their pursuits. Still, it's a challenge. Basketball season runs from fall through spring, Robyn explains. We're there for every game, every practice, every moment. It's a lot, but it's what we signed up for. It's no secret that Juan and Robyn have put their children's needs at the forefront, and when it comes to their love life, it's taken a backseat. The couple hasn't had a chance for a date night in weeks. Even Valentine's Day, a holiday usually marked with romantic dinners and heartfelt moments, is up in the air. I honestly haven't even thought about what we're doing for Valentine's Day, Robyn admits. I'm so caught up in everything else. Between Gilo 30, the boys' basketball schedules, and just keeping the house running, there's little time for anything else. I'm like a chicken with its head cut off most days. Her voice betrays the exhaustion she feels, but it's clear that she wouldn't trade her current reality for anything. After all, family has always been at the core of her identity. A new business venture, Gilo 30. In October, Robyn made a bold decision to dive into the world of business. She opened her own skincare studio, Gilo 30, a membership-based facility that offers everything from monthly facials to Botox and laser treatments. The idea came from her own love of skincare and wellness, but the reality of running a business has proven to be far more demanding than she anticipated. It's been a challenge, to say the least, Robyn shares, her tone a mix of pride and exhaustion. There's so much that goes into owning a business, managing the team, marketing, keeping up with customer demands. But I love it. It's exciting, and it keeps me motivated. It's a huge responsibility, but one that I'm ready for. The Gilo 30 studio, located in Columbia, Maryland, has already begun to carve out its place in the beauty and wellness community. Robyn's hands-on approach has allowed her to develop a personal connection with her clients, many of whom appreciate her expertise and genuine passion for skincare. But owning a business is no small feat, and Robyn knows that she has to focus on Gilo 30 if she wants it to succeed. It's been a wild ride, Robyn admits, her eyes lighting up as she talks about the business. But I'm learning so much every day. It's not easy, but I thrive on challenges. And right now, I'm focused on getting Gilo 30 up and running smoothly before I even think about expanding. It's all about taking it one step at a time. With her hands full, Robyn has been balancing her business responsibilities with raising her children. It's no wonder that when she looks back at her days on RAOP, she sometimes feels nostalgic for the simpler times. But for Robyn, those simpler times weren't nearly as fulfilling as her current life. Family first, the priority shift. If there's one thing that has changed for Robyn since leaving the Real Housewives of Potomac, it's the shift in her priorities. Family is now her number one focus. Juan and Robyn's marriage, once the subject of public scrutiny and constant speculation, is now a more private affair. While their romantic life may not be as glamorous as it once seemed, Robyn values the foundation they've built together. They're partners, both in business and in raising their children, and that connection is stronger than ever. Our marriage has evolved, Robyn shares thoughtfully. When we were on the show, everything was more public, and there was a lot of pressure to perform for the cameras. But now, it's about being there for each other, supporting each other. Our relationship may not be perfect, but we're a team, and that's what matters most. It's clear that Robyn and Juan's connection has shifted from the superficial to something much more profound. Though their lives may no longer revolve around TV cameras and red carpets, they found a rhythm that works for them, one that allows them to support their children and their respective passions while maintaining a deep, meaningful relationship. As for Valentine's Day, Robyn admits that it's likely to come and go without much fanfare, but she doesn't mind. In fact, she welcomes the simplicity. "We'll probably just do something low-key," she says. "Maybe a dinner at home with the kids. Nothing fancy, but that's fine by me. Right now, it's about making sure the boys feel supported, that they know how much we care for them. We'll celebrate when the time is right."